Check. 1, 2. Is this mic on? Well, we're used to being at this point. And sure enough, from what I've seen, Season 4 is due to kick off later today in 2K26. And with that includes new characters Matt and Jeff Hardy, Lady Shanty, and Jelly Roll. Yes, Jelly Roll. So, with that, I plan on making a swerve. Now, in order to keep up with a fresh new set of, I'm sure, 40 tiers to climb before Season 5 starts, according to here, while it's not a disclosed date, will be likely in September. I've gone about and gone to the titles, and I made note of all these vacant titles. As much as I feel the hunt is out to collect bodies, I mean, like, I wound up coming to the epiphany last night that I don't think, as it stands, that the hunt really hates anybody. There's no current rivalry or disdain. They're just here to dominate and collect bodies. Is that too much to ask for? So, with so many free gold, I think we need to start collecting them. So, we're already after these people who, like, if we just so happen to have a match with them and they have gold, fine. But these ones that are unclaimed, we'll start doing stuff like tournaments. So that should easily spread out the gold between our 4 hunt members. Now, stuff that you may not be as used to see. I made a couple of small online transactions to help with the stream, nothing significant. I have a PlayStation 3. Now, I tried playing it on this computer straightforward, however, I think there was a slight lag in the video display. Thus, the timing of my inputs made it seem like they were registering late. So, first transaction is I bought a video splitter that did one output. No, I'm gonna make sure I got this correctly. One input and 2 outputs. So I'd have the PlayStation 3 going into it with one output going to the desktop, one going to the TV, just to make sure that there is no lag and I'm able to register as quick as possible. And so there may be times where I'm streaming on here, but if there winds up being any slight reaction delay from me, or namely where I actually might respond a little sooner, it's because I'll be playing just to make sure off of the TV. Then the other transaction I did is I figured, since we've already started sharing in the display of my phone, that let's expand what I could potentially stream outside of 2K26. Rather than constantly switching around chords, let's make it to where I can stream the Xbox, the PlayStation at a given time. So I figured today, now I was planning on doing this to where I was going to crash and burn or fly and succeed straight up here on the channel, but it didn't turn out like this. So we're starting with, I just so happened to receive a trade request. Okay, this guy was a day late and $1 short. See, I actually was wanting to trade for this CM Punk, which I needed at the time. And noting that he was a Hogan fan, I was going to send him a few of these Hulk Hogan cards, but I no longer need it. So, sorry, declined. Well, thank God. Come on, refresh. I say decline. Don't rate. So, shame. So while we're at it, let's handle a couple things on here. Get this free set right here. And it did mention, well, since it's 8 o'clock, let's get the free packs from Supercard. And since these legacy cards don't take as long to train, I've been training them just to get them out of the way. And now, while it's playing its stupid ad, let's just go ahead and give you a sneak peek. Okay. And I will tell you, my PlayStation is modded, so this is just what I have on the current SD card that's plugged into it. So this is more just a sharing of the fact that I can go from the iTunes to my PlayStation 3. Only slightly concerning. Oh, maybe it's just because. I might have to look into this later, I'm noticing. For some reason, I'm not hearing any audio. Let's see if I actually need to actually add it. Finish streaming. that didn't do anything. Oh wait, I'm wondering. Because that's going to bug me a little. The fact that I can see the video but not the audio. Let me check something. And to come to realize I might want to get a universal remote for my TV because my Fire Stick remote isn't working so much for the audio. Oh well. And yes, I do have a game that I downloaded that has a bunch of Nintendo games. Well, luckily I'm not on here to entertain any of these games. Anyway, so we've shown input 1 and 2 being the phone and the PlayStation 3. The other one is just transitioning while I hit input 3. Get my controller back on for this. See, now that's the interesting part, and I'm realizing not through my... Wait, hold on. It must be working just fine. Because not so much in my ear. Let me turn that on. Oh yeah. Must have been the PlayStation because the audio was registering just fine from the Xbox input. And yes, I was playing a hockey game that is what is now 7, almost 8 years old. And I swear I think do that's Phasmophobia, probably from back when my kids last had it. Now, theoretically, I assume that as much as I'm sure, I don't know if it'll get me banned or we'll just have the video taken down. Technically, I guess I could, stream watching a TV show. or God forbid, here next weekend, not the one here this weekend, but the following one, God forbid I switch to the ESPN app and stream SummerSlam. So that's just a taste of what I have going on. That's not even counting the fact that I have other games that I just don't play that I have on Steam. I have a PC version of Madden 08 that I'm very proud of, considering the teams and rosters that I have on there, and just the overall passion project I have of like historical teams that I have at least mentally in the works over there. Some of them are already there. Um, so that's a grand total between the two adapters, probably paid about $30 to $40. But still, to be able to, at a click of a button, go from Xbox to PlayStation to my phone at a matter of clicks, and then of course through this stream itself, I can transition just as easily back to 2K6. So that's just some of the I don't know, the projects, the ideas, the concoctions, I think was the word I was thinking of, that it's going on in the blender of my brain, and it's probably going to become even more Tempest as we get closer to the NFL season, my favorite time of year. So this has been a touching base, an exciting look ahead of what to expect in this channel. And so, in the words of Kenny Omega, I must bid you all adieu and goodbye and good night. Bang. And I'll see y'all next time with the start of Season 4 of 2K26.